Okay.
Right, the next poet coming on stage. Yeah, I forgot his name. Mike. I almost said McDonald's. I'm sorry. But Mike is coming on stage. Yes. Yeah, show us flames, Mike.
That's it.
My name is Mike Mustard Seed, God's mesmerizing masterpiece. And after this, I hope and pray you masterpiece. The name is Mike Mustard Seed, God's mesmerizing masterpiece. And after this, I hope and pray you masterpiece. Well, before I get into anything else and a lot of things, I would just like to say thank you to Words in My Mouth for the platform. The brother Menzi would know that I've been trying to get here, but things just stand in the way. But today we're here, man. Let's do this. So I'm going to do a piece titled "A Two-Story Being: A Tale of Anxiety." She is a two-story being, a party by day and a funeral by night. By day, she lets out the party and dances her feet away. But by night, the funeral in her gives her no choice. It refuses to be buried within her. It comes out to play. And now, she wishes to take back the life she gave back to every party. Now, instead of dancing, she dies. We all know her. We all have her in our lives. Some of us are her. So if you know her, I urge you to read both her stories. Let not her day's story blind you from her night story. Let not her day's story blind you from her night story. For if you let her day's story blind you from her night story, the next time you read her story, it might be written in an obituary. I say, read both her stories. Let not her day story blind you from her night story. Because if you let her day story blind you from her night story, the next time you read her story, it might be written on a suicide note. She is a two-story being. And if you are her, I hope and pray you find the courage, the time, and the space to narrate both your stories. I hope and pray you find the voice to narrate both your stories. When I spoke to her, she told me that I can feel serenity's grip loosen. The anxiety is back again. I can already feel it shredding my heart and sense of sanity into senseless pieces. My lungs are leaking. I can feel my breath spilling. My hard-earned sense of confidence, this hard-earned sense of confidence that I have worked so hard to regain is leaving me again. It is making room for the usual self-doubt to move back in. I can already feel the emptiness filling up my soul again. Nothing could ever prepare me for this burden. An empty soul is the heaviest thing I have ever had to carry. I can already feel the emptiness filling up my soul. I tell you, nothing could ever prepare me for this burden. And so I stand before this noose. It promises me permanent serenity. It tells me tales of total tranquility. And I stand before this noose, tempted to believe in its tales. But surprisingly enough, my love for this life that doesn't seem to love me back proves to be greater than the urge to put these tempting tales to the test. But I will not lie to you. I still spend every day and every night pondering upon the tales of that noose, thinking to myself, What if those weren't just tales? What if those weren't just empty promises? What if that noose really is a gateway to permanent serenity and total tranquility? What if that noose can give me all that my soul yearns for? Thank you. The name is Mike Mustard Seed. Thank you very much.
Okay, that was intense. That was heavy. From being in love and being so mad and chilled to carrying empty souls that I had. Wow. When okay. Woo, that is heavy.
Contested just Billy la performance stage mawumathi kahle ne kuwo onke ma competition la mbizana ne poetry vame kuba khona njengala ushilo ukuthi okay beka solo wafuna la ngacala ngambona khona ku se standing esoundini poetry session ukhona la bafike lapha before uyofika stage ya igama lakho libacakile wathi ayina ngabachazela ukuthi khuleka utofika abachazele ukuthi stage ngibani so lo ngakaboni ukuthi introducer nge stage name sakho ngibani.
Yeah, the stage name is Mike Mustard Seed.
Yeah.
You know the camera so must introduce the stage. They usually know as Mike Mustard Seed, God's mesmerizing masterpiece. That is, I hope and pray you masterpiece.
Yeah. I-poetry uyicaleni because njengoba ngisho ukuthi mina semaning ma competition lengubona kuwo awucali kubanya.
Yeah. So kubhala nje generally even though benga understand ngaka classify ukuthi nyalo ngibhala poetry bengumuntu lonethando nje ukubhala from primary go grade 6 but then ngiperforma the first time ngiperforma ngisho ukuthi professional stage was in 2013 yeah around September 2013
kunema poets noma ma poets because ngeke sithi ubukete kwamajita out lo bukele kuwe ukuze utholakale wenda i-poet
yeah akhona maningi kakhulu ma poets la se adlale inzima lekhulu kakhulu even in my own growth as a poet ma poets lafana nabo boxabiso vini bokholeka phuthuma there's a lot of them
ngoba uyawa attend la ma competition lawa abaleke ngani kini ma competition la because
I think first of all abaleke kakhulu because kusinika i platform ukuthi sikhone ukuthi express like today celebrate freedom day
yes
and when the constitution mayifundwa lapha sivile ukuthi the right to freedom of expression sikhone nje ukuthi yabona because especially sibantu labasha iningi into lesicabangako tosithola masikhuluma sikhulumile mhlambe la Khoza etitolo uningi lokulamcondweni ethu so lawo ma platform la right ukuthi
i-poem yakho ungayibekisa ukuthi njani because okay ngizobathatha back ngibayise standing kancane wakhona kuperforma beniperforma ni-tune nalelani so injani iyakufaka actor phakathi kumbe u-diverse mawonde i-poetry
inayo le diversity ye-poetry ukuthi ingaba i-poetry but then sometimes even nangemtimba even into efana nabo njengoba usho acting siyadisebenzisa ukuthi sikhone ukuthi lo mlayeto ufike ngendlela etahlukahlukile
khona lesingak-expecta kuwe ukuthi mhlambe unga-release album lema poem kumbe mhlambe utokhipha i-album i-poet EP kwendekalani
Okay, so currently I'm compiler EP. I'm planning to release a short EP nyana before the end of the year.
Then go social media bakuthola njani mina bafuna ukulandela
ku social media ngikhona ku Facebook @Bonginkosi Mike Mustard Seed and then ku Twitter I'm not as active but it's @Mike_Celestia ku Twitter so ngitholakala lapho kwami.
Then for booking bafuna ukubooka asicale ngokuthi u-attend ama event kanjani because kunalaba attend emgcwabeni kunalaba ema-tavern kumbe wena everywhere labadzinga i-poem khona
so mina almost everywhere but lokunga contradict mhlambe nema-values ami like last year la ngiphuma khona because I'm from Babatona regional bekunema comedy Thursdays laba sema
zanini
labakhona nalapho bengitholakala khona so ngifuna kufaka i-poetry kulama spaces la ngakajwayeleki so I can be booked for imishado maybe for even nemingcwabo if I've done poems emingcwabeni just to pay tribute nasemishadweni nasemaphathini almost everywhere
okay siyabonga mfethu good luck
no mwami thank you very much
okay